At 3 a.m., an empty classroom started teaching by itself, and what Michael saw inside should not exist. Michael never believed in ghosts, so when his friend told him about an abandoned college building where a woman's voice could be heard at 3 a.m., he laughed. Until one night, he decided to go there himself. At 1:45 a.m., Michael and his friend Jason stood outside the building. It was dark, too quiet, the kind of silence that makes your skin crawl. They stepped inside. The floor creaked under their feet. Dust filled the air. Jason whispered that something felt wrong, but Michael ignored him. Then they heard it. A voice, soft, slow.
2 times 1 is 2.
Jason froze. Tell me you hear that. The sound was coming from a classroom. They walked toward it slowly. Michael pushed the door open. The room was empty. Broken desks, a dusty blackboard, nothing else. Jason let out a nervous laugh. See? Nothing here. But then the voice came back, louder, angrier. 2 times 3 is 6. The air suddenly turned cold. Their breath became visible. Then a loud slap echoed through the room, followed by the sound of children crying. But there was no one there. Jason grabbed Michael's arm. Let's go, now. But Michael couldn't move. Something was happening on the blackboard. Words writing themselves. I was hurt here. Now I will teach forever. Jason screamed and ran. Michael followed him out of the room, down the stairs, out of the building. But when Michael stopped, Jason was gone. Jason? No answer. Then Michael looked up. Jason was standing at a window upstairs, banging on the glass, screaming. But no sound was coming out. Michael ran back inside. His heart was pounding, his hands shaking. He reached the classroom again and slowly opened the door. Jason was sitting on the floor, crying, repeating, 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Standing in front of him was a woman. Her face was decayed, her eyes completely white. Her hair hung messily around her face. She held a long wooden stick, and every time Jason made a mistake, she raised it. Michael whispered, Jason. The woman stopped. Then, slowly, she turned her head toward Michael and smiled. Not like a human, something worse. She started walking toward him, slowly, dragging her feet. Michael turned and ran, but on the stairs, he slipped, fell, and everything went black. When he woke up, he was outside. Jason was there, shaking. Jason said he saw Michael trapped inside the building, but Michael whispered, I saw you. They both went silent because they realized something terrifying. Whatever was inside that building didn't just haunt it. It could trap you and make you see things that weren't real. And somewhere at 3 a.m., that voice still echoes. 2 times 1 is 2. So if you ever hear a voice teaching in an empty place late at night, don't follow it, because some lessons are not meant for the living.